What is up, lads, and welcome back to episode number 8 of Eto'o's Road to Glory. We don't have a goal at the start of the episode. I do apologise that, but I'm just a bit strapped for time. I've got to go to work. And yeah, first game I come against this guy. He's got a bit of a strange team. You know, he's got some decent players. He's got like Robinho, Pato, Daniel Sturridge, but it's kind of a little bit mishmash, and I'm not sure what he's going for. Lovely little power finish there by Wagner Love. Wagner Love, guys, as well, is an absolute beast. I would extremely recommend going and picking him up. You know, he's a bit like Diego Tordelli, but a little bit quicker. And where I say a little bit, he's a lot quicker. He moves like a train, and his power shooting is just ridiculous. I think Tordelli's possibly got nicer sort of Ronaldo chops, and he moves slightly nicer with the ball, but oh my god, Wagner Love is absolute powerhouse, and I really recommend picking him up, guys, for a Brazilian team or for a Russian league team. And Krasic running down the wing, you know, I'm sort of growing into Krasic a bit. You know, he's only got 3-star skills, which is kind of, it's a little bit disappointing. You know, there's only so much you can do with him, and I also believe his defensive work rate is low, so he's possibly not ideal for that position. But yeah, in this episode, there was 3 sort of decent games, lots of goals and lots of fun stuff, but that's not what I want to talk about today, guys. So what I want to talk about is obviously the big 2 games tonight. You've got France v England, and then later on in the evening, you've got Sweden against Ukraine. So you've got 2, you know, really good games with lots of good players. So what I want from you guys is your predictions on the 2 big games tonight: France v England, Ukraine and Sweden. So leave in the comments, guys, your predictions on the 2 big games, and I'll give you my sort of little mini predictions now. I think France will win the game against England. I think it'll be quite comfortable for France. I think if France score, you know, early, or if France can score first in the first half, I think they'll win easy. But if, you know, the longer it goes on, if it's 0-0 and England will just be defending, they'll be doing like a Greece. They'll have like 9 in defence and 1 defensive midfielder, then Welbeck up front. But if England can sort of hang on, the longer it goes, you know, it's a bit like the Chelsea scenario. You kind of fancy them, so they can hang in there for 70 plus minutes. You never know, Welbeck might get a goal for England, but I think France will be too strong. You know, if you look at some of the France, that was actually quite a nice hybrid with that guy there. But yeah, look at some of France. Oh, that's that goal I scored. I uploaded that clip yesterday. It was, oh my god, it was I don't know what the defender was doing. I think it shows it again here, but this was the worst own goal I've ever scored. The keeper came rushing out like a noob, and the defender just absolutely pings it. Like, there was just, like, here it is again. Like, what was he doing? I do not know. But yeah, France game tonight. I think France will win. I do believe they'll probably win about 2 or 3-0 if they can score first, that is. But the longer it goes on, you never know. England might have a chance, but I think England's best chance of qualifying is if they can beat Sweden. And that was a nice goal as well from Menez. That's why I want to get Menez, guys. That's for him there. But he's an absolute beast. And yeah, if England can beat Sweden and beat Ukraine, I think they'll qualify. Well, they will qualify, I suppose. But I think tonight, France will be too strong for England. So yeah, guys, and also the Sweden-Ukraine game. I don't exactly know much about Ukrainian football. I'm not exactly glued up at all, so I couldn't exactly tell you the starting lineup. I can tell you some sort of the Sweden players, you know, but I think that might be a draw because, you know, Ukraine are at home, so they'll have all the sort of the fans on their side. It'll pretty much be like 99% of the stadium will be Ukrainian fans, so I expect Ukraine to be, you know, geared up for it. But I think Sweden have got, you know, quite a lot of experience in this side. You know, Ibrahimovic, and they've got some of them, you know, Premiership players, which will help them sort of get across the line. So I think a draw will probably be the result in that game. And obviously last night, guys, it was the Ireland against Croatia game, which was a really good game. It was extremely exciting. Croatia as well, I was really surprised with them. They were really good. You know, the 2 big lads up front, I believe one of them's now got a sort of is it a man of the match card in the Ultimate Team sort of thingy majiggy. So yeah, I think Croatia could be, you know, a threat, because now Croatia, all they need to do is if they can beat Italy, then they're pretty much nailed on to qualify, or if they can sort of draw the next 2 games. And I think when Croatia plays Spain, they're going to be an absolute threat for Spain, because Spain, you know, they're good going forward, but defensively, if you've got, you know, a big striker like Chelsea, you know, showed with against Barcelona and Drogba, if you've got a big lad up front who can sort of mix it about a bit, and you'll get amongst them, you know, like Jalovic and the other big lad up front. Then get balls up to them too. They're going to be absolute threat. And Modric as well. He's such a clever player. I really do enjoy watching Modric play. So yeah, I fancy Croatia maybe to, you know, even if Croatia top that group, then I do believe they play the second place in England's group. I think that's right. Yeah, I could be wrong, but yeah. So yeah, that could be interesting. You might want to come second in England's group. So yeah, and this team here, he's got a full informed Newcastle team kind of, and he's got 2 random like twats and Henderson and De Jong, which is kind of strange. But yeah, and obviously Spain against Italy was 1-1. That was it was kind of a tactical affair really. Italy sort of went three at the back or 5 at the back, whatever way you want to look at it. Kind of like a 5-3-2 with Balotelli up front. Balotelli is just a liability. I don't know about you. You either love him or hate him, but personally, that was a nice header there as well by Wagner Love. He's really strong, and yeah, Balotelli for me, he's a liability. I personally wouldn't have him on the pitch if I was the manager. He brought Di Natalia on, and Di Natalia, pretty much his first sort of bit of action in the game, he slotted home. It's a nice little finish from him. And that was a nice finish as well there by, is that Wagner Love again? Yeah, Wagner Love there, absolute beast, really recommend picking up. So yeah guys, this is the episode coming to a close. Remember to leave your predictions for the 2 big games in the comments, yeah. So if you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. That was a bit of a weird end.